There is an interesting midrash on why the Pasha begins Vayikra with a small aleph. Vav, Yud, Kuf, Resh, Aleph, the aleph is small. Rashi brings down that Hashem, whenever he spoke to Moshe Rabbeinu, he announced himself first. He called Moshe, Moshe, Moshe. He didn't just suddenly appear to him or disappear. He gave it, so that was a symbol of the love Hashem had for Moshe and how he felt like honoring him. He announced himself before he spoke to Moshe. Vayikra Hashem Elav. Hashem would call him to announce himself before he came, to show the chavim of the love he had for Moshe Rabbeinu. So Vayikra, and by the nations of the world, it's even when it speaks about a malach appearing to them, it says Vayikar. It doesn't say Vayikra. Vayikar, suddenly he came on them. There was no, because they were not on the level, they were not far, far away from the level even of Jewish Nevi'im. But that was something which was very special about Moshe. He had regard for him and respect for him, and he showed it in the word Vayikra. The Midrash says that when Moshe Rabbeinu went up to receive the Torah, and Hashem told him, Moshe, write the Torah like this, and this is how the Torah, this is how it should be written. So Moshe, when he wrote the word Vayikra, he made the aleph small, because Moshe felt he was such an anav, he was so humble, that he felt really I'm not due for this. That should be Vayikra, that it should be called, given this honor. So his humility, he wrote the letter Aleph, he asked Hashem, the letter Aleph should be written small. And Hashem granted that. And the letter Vayikra was written with a small Aleph. You know, so there was a little bit of ink left over from that word, because it was written small, the Aleph, that letter, small Aleph. What the ink which remained, Hashem put on his face a symbol that the Shekhinah. And that's when Moshe came down from the mountain. His face glowed as if an inner Shekhinah had shone on his face. Humility has the power to bring us close to Hashem. And the inside neshama we have, which is a part of Hashem, can glow forward. That happens on Shabbat, as we mentioned in the previous drasha. But if a person has humility, then in the eyes of Hashem, that person is so great that Hashem brings out that neshama, brings out the glory and the sanctification, the Shekhinah, manifestation of the Shekhinah on the person's face. Humility pays. And that Moshe Rabbeinu was close to Hashem and was called Eved Hashem because he had humility. We have to think about this and we have to really work on it. And if one of the ways to get close to Hashem is to have humility. What is humility? Humility does not mean that I don't realize my merits, my characteristics, the gift God gives that God has given me in my character. I realize that. But I should think about how much I owe him for all the good he's given me. Then, and if you become humble, and that is humility. Realizing what you've got and what God has given you and blessed you with, characteristics and whatever you have. And therefore I have so much more to fulfill. And maybe I'm lacking. That will bring you to humility. Shabbat Shalom.